Good morning. Alright, so that GBP odd trade idea yesterday never really worked out, and it did not hit my order. So that was a nothing burger. I did take a short on the pound yesterday. That looked like it was gonna be great, and then it sort of turned into a slower channel move, and I think I got out with a small profit. Had a couple of other things from the weekend that I think closed either with a small loss or a break even. So anyway, so nothing really interesting so far this week. There's not a whole lot going on. I looked around at everything and I didn't like what I was seeing. The only thing that really looks interesting to me is this Swissy here, US dollar Swiss franc. You can see from the 1 day that we're just really going sideways. Is definitely a consolidation. The 4 hours actually looks a little bit more interesting. It almost looks like there was a triangle that we broke down out of. That's definitely a possibility. However, the 1 hour doesn't really, and this doesn't look that great either because it's all sideways action. But the 1 hour has an awful lot of overlapping bars, a lot of sideways action as well. I'm inclined to think this is more likely to be a fake out. That it's probably just going to stay in its range. So I'm probably going to look for that. What I may do here is I'm watching this bar close. This is the thing that sort of drew my interest, is this double inside bar pattern. Although the last bar hasn't really closed yet, so I'm just kind of waiting on that. What I'm probably going to do is watch this and see if it either fakes out to the downside and then snaps back up, or if it just wants to break out to the upside. I don't know. It may fake out to the downside, but we'll see what happens. There may not be any decent trades today. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything remarkable. There's also sort of an interesting pattern on the euro that looks like it could be indicative of price sort of remounting a line, which is interesting. You could also possibly say, I mean, there's not enough touches here, but you could think that this was possibly a faked or failed breakdown, and then it's sort of back into this consolidation. So I don't know. I mean, that's a reason for dollar Swiss to go down. So it's hard to say, what's gonna happen here. So I don't know. Either way, I don't think any of these things are remarkable enough to take anything but a small position on if they do anything interesting. So I'll just keep my eyes out, and we'll see what happens. Thanks.